Hey guys, Mario here. So I did a little change of scenery today. I decided to go for a quick drive in my new vehicle and go see the poppy fields. In California, poppies are our state flower, and every year the California poppy explodes, especially on these really wet seasons, which we've had this last season. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago it was raining, and it's been raining for the past 2 weeks. Today is the second of maybe 3 days that we've had that was not cloudy, not windy, not ugly. And I wanted to show you guys. I'm sitting here in the field. Unfortunately, the actual reserve was closed, but this is private property, and you can see they're out in force. We are going to be doing the same thing. Pretty soon, I'm watching uprisings. People are tired of quarantines. People want to get out. People want to see their friends. People want to resume life as normal, or as close to normal as they possibly can. And that's something that I think is going to happen, especially with this explosion of springtime and light and energy and new life. So I know I'm probably going to be participating in a couple of these rallies over the course of the weekend. I have one here locally on Sunday. I think they have another one on Friday. They're everywhere. They're popping up. So if you can get out there and you feel safe enough, I encourage you to get out there. I just heard a sonic boom. That was pretty cool. It's part of living in the Antelope Valley. We're an aerospace industry. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little video with you guys and share with you guys this beautiful poppy reserve. And I want to encourage you guys to start doing some of your own research. And the reason I'm saying this is because I'm watching what the media is telling us, and they're giving us cases, they're giving us deaths, and they're telling us that we all need to be panic stricken. Well, I remember being in high school, and I remember doing tests and going, well, if I got 18 out of 20 right, if I take 18, I divide it by 20, then I'll know what my percentage is. Well, you take that same formula and you apply it. You say, how many people died from coronavirus? And you divide the number of people who actually died by the number of people who actually had the case. You start seeing that the media is feeding you numbers because they know that you're not going to do the math. They know that you're not going to take 19 deaths divided by 1,200 cases in your county and come to the realization that it's less than 1%. That part is what they don't want you to see. They don't want you to be educated. I learned this in statistics. I took statistics in college, and I learned that once you have a statistic, there's very little that you can do to change it unless you alter the sample group. And that's what you would do. You would then, like when you have these polls and that said Hillary Clinton's going to win in 2016, they were oversampling Democrats, and that's how you get a skew on any sort of a statistic. But a true statistic, a good statistic, if they're putting out that data, take that data. It doesn't matter if it's 1,200 with 40 deaths or 50,000 and 20,000 deaths. Regardless, the math is the math. And when you start looking at the nationwide numbers, the state numbers, and the local numbers, the percentage that everybody gets at the end of the test is going to be the same. And you're going, wait a second, so why are they not going to give me a percentage and say, well, the death rate is less than 1%. That's because the people will then turn around and say, wait a second, the death rate is less than 1%. This is not as deadly as the flu. We'd have no reason to be quarantined. So instead of feeding you the information that's going to make you smart and make you educated, they're going to feed you the information that's going to make you scared and going to keep you in your home. Me? I'm not in my home. I'm out. I'm living my life as much as I possibly can. When I work, I do wear a mask because I am concerned for other people's safety. And while you could say, oh, screw them, screw what they think, whatever, you're going to not wear a mask, I have to be considerate of others. So in my industry, I have to be considerate of other people and wear a mask and wear gloves when I'm interacting with people. But on a day-to-day, I don't wear masks. And if I have to wear a mask and you're going to force me to wear a mask, you best believe I'm going to walk back out to my car and grab one of that gas mask and walk in there and be like, is this a good enough mask for you? This quarantine thing is going to be over before we know it. We are going to come out of this. We're going to look at the world and go, wow, you guys, it's like coming out of hibernation. Look how beautiful it is. You guys, I can't begin to describe how beautiful it is out here. Just a quick 20-minute drive, and I'm outside of the city. I'm outside of any real big places that would tell me that you can't do this, you can't do that. So I love it. I talk to you guys later. Bye guys, I'll see you guys later.